Do you like catching movies in the theaters? Check out MoviePass, where you can see a movie every single day for as low as $30 a month. And IAYTD has the hookup, where you can click the link in the description box below to try MoviePass for 2 weeks before committing to it. Only available in the United States currently, but check out the website for a full list of participating movie theaters near you. Welcome to I'm Your Target Demographic. Today we are going to really quickly go through a list of 10 examples of perfect superhero casting. When I say superhero, it could be a superhero movie, but it might be the villain, might be the hero, but 10 times that Hollywood got it just right. We're going to start with Rorschach from The Watchmen. Jackie Earle Haley just nailed it here. He was dark, terrifying, intense, the perfect embodiment of Rorschach. Then we have Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, the start to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's the one that almost single-handedly made this whole thing possible. He's smug, he's arrogant, his timing is perfect, he is tragic, yet he's also comedic. Up next, we've got Hellboy, played by Ron Perlman. He's perfect here. He's got the right attitude, he's got an amazing tone to his voice, he looks physically imposing, he absolutely nails it, and we're still all crossing our fingers for Hellboy 3. Up next, we've got Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. People are debating who's going to take over after him, and it's really hard to think of someone that could do a better job. He's got that kind of kick-ass side, then he has that really kind of soft side that shows you that he's a person. He just absolutely nailed it. It's going to be really hard to fill those shoes. Up next, we have Heath Ledger as the Joker, probably the best villain to ever appear in live-action movies. He is just incredible. You can tell he gave his everything for that performance, and it's really tragic what happened in real life. But he did a brilliant performance here. He created a whole new style of Joker that before this it was very much that kind of clown look, where he brought in this whole other style and just really set a high bar for anyone that plays the Joker after this. Next up, we go to what's often considered the start of this modern era of comic book movies, and that is Blade, played by Wesley Snipes. He has charisma. There's a lot of tragedy. He kicks ass in the action sequences. Just Wesley Snipes was Blade. And I'm really hoping that we get another Blade movie now that the rights have reverted back to Marvel. Right after Blade came the Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire. And Spider-Man 2 introduced us to Dr. Octopus, played by Alfred Molina. He's terrifying and yet one of the most relatable villains we've seen in a live-action movie. You understand why he's doing it, but he is still absolutely terrifying. Coming back to heroes, well, kind of heroes, we have the Punisher, played by Thomas Jane. Now, don't blame Jane for the movie that is the Punisher, because a lot of people don't like it, but his performance was incredible. And you can see this through the short Dirty Laundry, which is what's on the screen right now, which is kind of a fan-made film about the Punisher, showing that really he could have nailed it if given the chance, if given a good script. So I'm still rooting for Thomas Jane to make a comeback, but we'll see how Jon Bernthal does in Daredevil Season 2. Coming in next, we have Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. Now, Deadpool was probably the coolest part of Wolverine Origins before they sewed his mouth shut. So he nailed it then, and I'm really glad he's getting a chance to come back and redeem himself with the Deadpool movie coming out in February. He tweets like Deadpool, he acts like Deadpool, and that movie just, I hope it nails it. And as our 10th example, we're going really old school with Christopher Reeves as Superman, really just creating the genre of superhero movies. Before we had the effects down, before we had kind of all of these superhero movies, he proved that heroes can exist on the big screen, the creation of a genre. So those are my 10 that I think absolutely nailed it. Who else would you add to that list? It's unfortunate that there's no women on this list, that really we haven't had really good, well-written women characters, either heroes or villains. If you disagree, let me know who they are. Just when I was thinking of them, I couldn't think of any that were really given the time or treatment that they deserve so far. Also notice there were no Batmans on this list. And that's because I really struggled with who was the best Batman. Some people really root for Christian Bale. Some people are hardcore Michael Keaton fans. So who do you think was the best Batman? And do you think that they should be on this top 10 list? So below, let me know, what actors just lived that part? What actors do you think no one can replace them? No one can take over as Iron Man when he's done. So let me know who you think you'd add to this list. Make sure you like our Facebook page right here, and thanks for watching.